It's story time. Hello everyone, Lloyd Kelly here with an excerpt from one of my upcoming books in the Real Ink Trail book series. Book number 1 is a story called New Hiking Trail, Cast Shadow and the Tattoo. New Hiking Trail, Cast Shadow and the Tattoo. Now available wherever books are sold. If you can't find it, ask for it. Now, here is the story, and it's called Where Shoes Meet the Road. And it goes something like this. Meanwhile, as a baby daddy wannabe on one leg of my journey, spent way too many wasted hours in traffic jamming. Yes, see that? They were all around me, across the city, town, and the country. Construction work was what they said to me that day. Yes, it's what's going on out there on the motorway. We are building up the city and remaking it shiny and new. Like what? Like Oh Little Genie? Yes, because they are so in love with me. And yes, you too. Then they go off polishing my shoe with what was dropping from above my kid's knee. And you? The greater truth behind all of this though, my youth man picnic, is you and I never got to see it through to the end of the quiz. We are always too busy worrying about the next cup of tea and about when next our favorite artist will be featured on TV, like doing a super gig somewhere over there in Tel Aviv. Yes, cousin Vivian. Go tell that guy named Vivian he's making mischief with me and he needs to stop it. So, the streets all across this town remained in lockdown, with orange cones, heavy-duty machineries, and concrete blocks all around. So, you are forced to turn around and go back home to stay in lockdown, behind the doorstep and listen to rock and roll. Rocking your nerve, yes, while rolling over the ancestors' graves to get more crops on which to get them sold on the sale, selling them and all the virtues of getting them saved, whilst reminiscing about the good old days, those that other folks likes to call days in those days. The good times you used to have to, or not, like when you could have gone wherever you want and went out watering the garden to the fullest length, and tending the plants, and then to the crops of hogs and the laying hens, whilst waiting around for another batch of chicks to come to the hatch, so that your fabulous breeds of islander chickens may survive and become something great, like this and that, in their systematic mechanical tic-tac chick. Yes, miss, fetch my dipstick and check it. Thank you. I've always loved the way how you do these things when you do, making your name great and not remaining as dumb things sometimes taste. Yes, hiss and head shake, but make haste. You can do it while dumping the dumplings on the plate. Honey and the sardines will taste it up great. But wait, perhaps not, because others are working hard at putting it to a stop, with this one over here and that, and to where you are allowed to park the jackar's cart whenever you go across town, where you had wanted to go and play domino or come. They are out busily putting a stop to that every day, my son, trying to stop you and yours every day and everything you thought you had got locked down and secured, okay? Although you can't ever seem to see any such sneak attack pointed at me from your door way back, because you are too blinded for trying to fit into that line dead. And in this one too, as I was just reminded, forcing too hard to fit into the sockbox of their played out cards, the one they are giving you to flip, flop, and walk past Little Miss to go and get that or this. And how about you, Mr. Brown? Weren't you the one who was last seen on the way out of town, trying to go and walk the many million manly miles up? Or was it done? As if you wanted to get all the way up north as a start, to go and farm yet more 40,000 crops of cheap grass than those in the fields of crackpots, packed to the brim and sold off, no? Thinking that you would then be able to sit down and relax and count your multitude of many blessings one by one, spreading it all over the furrowed ground and the fertile field lands, you know. Well, I'm guessing this one. So, sound. What happened to the sound? Thanks, man. Thank you for getting it back on. Now, let's continue to sit down and talk about this one. Like, when you are old and your many children are grown. Old, yes. In the meantime, though, we know of a place where you can go. A place where the people over there want our labor and are willing to pay the fare to get us there. You hear? As much of it as they are able to squeeze out of us first and foremost, before we go off on a binge through the door to go and meet the Savior in the dome house. Yes, that same one with way too many doors, hinged on my many mansions in the sky. Yes, Miss Vi, that is why. We'll move these obstacles around and out of the way a tiny bit, they say. Right off to one side of the freeway to free up your pathway for 5 working days a week, okay? So that you may be able to squeeze your way and go through or come in June, bringing your labor like the real wonderful blessing that they are to us and them. Not you though, no my friend, won't do so, but those who are ours, our realest of friends walking barefooted through the square. But as soon as you are done doing that, be sure to go back home and sit down. We don't want to have you driving around out there in any of your beautiful automobiles. Certainly not while having any of your many wonderful babies besides you at the wheel. Not even if you were trying to go and see the others with whom you have already made a pledge and signed the deal. These concrete blocks and the road blocking cushions will be piling it up on your boneless horse at the bottoms for us, while we stand aside and look. Ooh, some days it's just the smarts of us who are left gazing at you, whining and cursing out our guts. I'm sure you didn't mean to interfere in our domestic affairs, sir, you had said. But what this in fact does is, it prevents me from going over to see my lover, to lend her some more of my love under the cover. So, disclaimer is what I'll name her, because it's a tool that I'll use to inform you and everybody else that I may run into, not to try and use any of these unacceptable views. No, please. don't do it. Not any of those that didn't come to me by way of the authentic authorities such as you and the Europeans, schools, or the books of rules. So, since I'm not allowed to think freely, figure things out, or deduct a thesis from the narratives and the theories, those that I'm fed with biscuit over tea leaf, you would be better off dead, they had said, by laying no claim to whatever may be found on this page. Well, so you might have read somewhere down the watersheds of the Cadiz, but thank God I'm delivered and not the light. That was what I said on that very night. And now the poet has spoken. Over to you to like, share, and comment. We sure would appreciate it if you would subscribe and follow us somewhere too. Thank you.